Well, coming back out to my spot here. Gonna make some more coffee. I'm gonna cook up a steak too. So that'll be pretty cool. Get down in here. This is it. Cool. Before we get started here on this coffee and fire and stuff, I got a tad bit of a headache. So I figured I got this medical kit thing. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. I'm not gonna go through all my stuff, but you know, I have things, you know. I even got a water filter in there in case I need it and stuff. So, but I brought water. But Profens. So I'll take those real quick and we'll get started. All right. We're going to try this with a little bit of char cloth here. So I keep it in this little Camel Snus can because it's to keep your stuff fresh. You know, see, it's got a fresh seal on it. So got a little ring in there and keep it waterproof and stuff like that. Keep it dry. So it's pretty cool, even if you don't. You know, if you want a small little good little can, you know, even if you don't chew or anything or nicotine, just get one of these. Or if you got a friend or something that does them, get some of these from them and get these cans, because they're not real big, but they can actually hold, you know, quite a bit of stuff in there. So, you know, quite a bit of char cloth or matches or anything else that you might want to keep just waterproof, and it just seals tight, and there you go. You know, that's it. It's easy to open. So I'm going to try this with the piece of char cloth I made here. I've used it before. It's been a while. So we'll see. Of course, I always bring this. You know, I always bring my fire striker. Get it. Tied up here. I'd freeze to death. There, should make it a little bit better. I just got grass loose in there, so I need to get it more. Take two. Took a flame right up though, or took a spark right to it. There we go. Already did it. That thing in there. Oh, that took off there, didn't it? Success. Finally, huh? this fire going. Get some good coals and stuff going. And get some coffee. And I used char cloth this time and blew it into flame and with some grass and stuff. There's a million videos on YouTube of how to make char cloth. It's easy. If you don't know how, which I'm sure most people that look at my stuff probably already know how, because you know, I don't have a ton of survival videos or anything like that out on it. So, but just get on there and look at it. It's excellent, you know, excellent stuff. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and get some coffee going while I'm waiting on these coals and stuff. But this time I got some Columbia Starbucks Via Instant, you know, Via Instant, you know, it's just a special coffee from Starbucks. Columbia, yeah, this stuff's actually good. I'm not a fan of Starbucks. You know, I'm not a fan of their mixed drinks stuff. I think I've said it before. I always get a lukewarm coffee. Lately, though, when I just get black coffee, it's been like pretty hot. So, but it's okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some water going. Stanley little cook cups and stuff, and the thing works good. You can get them at Walmart for about 20 bucks, I think. Stainless steel, by the way. Better than that aluminum. There. Get that going. Wait for these coals to cook down a little bit and everything, but I guess I've been using this knife right here for a while, and there's plenty of reviews on them on YouTube, but it's a Tops Steel Legal 107D, and it's tontoed, and it's, you know, with all the reviews you can look at them, you know, it's 1/4 inch thick carbon steel, 1095 steel, and yeah, it's smoking. But and since it's 1095 carbon steel, you got to keep a little oil on it, you know, to keep it from rusting and stuff, because it's, you know, it's some serious steel. It's not like stainless steel. Stainless steel, to me, you can get it pretty sharp, but this stuff, you can get it sharp. And this is just a normal edge. A lot of people put their own edge on it and stuff like that, you know, for a sharper edge, but I don't. But I put a little jimping, you know, it's got jimping right here. I don't know if you, right here, but I put a little paracord around this one, because, you know, since a lot of times I don't use gloves with it, it kind of always dug into my palm right there. So I put a little a little paracord on it to keep it from doing that, and it's fine. But it's been a good knife, and I keep it oiled, but I keep it oiled with olive oil, and that way, which I'm going to use to cut my steak. You know, if I need to use it for any type of you know, game or something, fish or whatever, then I have basically some kind of cooking oil on it instead of some kind of chemical oil like WD-40 or whatever oil that you use to, you know, because there's so many different types. There's so much stuff you can do. You know, gun oil, anything like that. Any kind of oil works on your knife, basically. But I use olive oil, and it works. It's been working, and I've had this thing for over a year now, You've probably seen in my other videos that I have I had a top Surftac 7, the Joe Ted-Eye model, and I actually ended up selling it and things like that. But it was a good knife though, and a lot of people give people like that a hard time because they're making money on it and stuff. They're just trying to do a quick knife and everything like that. But you know what? That was a solid knife, and it was very similar to this, except it had a, you know, it was like almost like a mini gladius sword is what it looked like. And but it was a nice knife. Now this saw back and stuff, I really don't use it. There's not really too much of an, you know, it's too much of a use for it. I mean, it's there if you need it. It can cut. It does cut, and it cuts good. But almost wish they had one that didn't have a saw on it. Everything like this. I mean, I think they do. They probably have Tops has a bunch of knives. This is what it is. It's a Tops. So, I mean, it's a good knife. But anyway, let's check this coffee. Because it's a good knife. I mean, it's good to have you gotta have a good knife if you're out in the woods or anything, you know, above anything else. I say that's warm enough. Good stuff right here. It's actually micro ground coffee. So it's instant and micro ground together. So it gives you that real brewed taste, which it kind of is because it's actually got some micro ground beans. It's awesome. It's really, but it's expensive, but it's good. Smoky. Smoky. Oh yeah. Bernie the Lippy. We'll just set that right here for just a minute. Make sure that liquid gold doesn't spill. All right. Setting up some rocks here to get gonna work or not. Dumb. Get the cool side. There. There we go. All right. Burnt myself a little. Not too bad. Not too bad. Trying to think of how I'm going to get this on there. Oh, yeah. Because I want to. Stakes on here. Yes. Start off with 2. Couple little short ribs, nothing fancy. Just a little quick little meal. Oh yeah. Yeah. I can smell it. Yeah. Paper up. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. I need to get a better little grill thing. But yeah. Then this. But this works for now. Meant to grab one, but I had these in the truck, so really for like hamburgers on your grill and stuff. But and I know I can go old-fashioned and primitive if I wanted to cook steaks on a just directly on the coals and stuff, which I could. I'm not going to this time. Excellent day. Didn't bring any salt or pepper, but that's okay. I'm just going to put my steaks in this little cup and just eat them by my hand. Don't even really need to cut them. They're so small. Just a quick little snack on the grill, you know. Yeah. Be pretty good. Drink this coffee. Check that out. Oh, that smells good too. Oh yeah. Mm. Mm. Move my hair out of the way of the smoke. That's some good stuff. Sit here and finish my coffee. You know, it's still February. Or no, actually it's March. March 4th, 5th? 4th, 5th? Yeah, 4th, 5th, whatever. Excuse me. It's still technically winter. But this winter has been very mild here in Oklahoma for our area. And it's very disappointing because it is like, I don't know what temperature it is, 70 something degrees. I mean, it feels good, yeah. But I like the colder weather. I'd prefer it to be about 50 right now. That way this fire over here would feel real good, you know, instead of hot. So I mean, it's probably gonna have a lot of bugs and ticks and those mosquitoes with that Zika virus, all that stuff, so. That's why I like being out here. You can just stop and you can listen. Just listen. Nature. About time to get all this stuff packed up and get out of here. Get on home. Good stuff. Yep. Time to go. All right. That was fun. Let's get out of here. Till next time.